expose you and you come and fuck my live up, all you doing is showing the people that come to my live, that come to my video when they watch it, because it's going to be uploaded, is that I must be telling the truth and I must be on point, and that you don't want this message to come out. The bitch lived in 666 Cypress Avenue, and they lived by the fucking elevator on the 6th floor. That is the karmic combined family that's fucking with me. And the person that lived on the 3rd floor is the one that told me about the motherfucking upstairs neighbors. Upstairs neighbors came out. I ain't have no upstairs neighbors in my own community because I lived on the fucking 6th floor. So apartment 6B and 3B. From Cypress Avenue, 141st Street, they getting bad news. Because they a bunch of snakes. The one trick pony ran out of tricks and now they sick. They were on a journey to Nowhereville. And they're going to reap what they sow. They all fall down. And they created a monster. A beast that they unleashed, and that's me. Motherfuckers put me into the dirt, but God made dirt and dirt don't fucking hurt. Yeah, they was trying to enslave my soul. They got post-traumatic stress, or they was trying to give me PTSD. And motherfuckers got caught now because they couldn't dim my light, and now they want to fight me. And death becomes them. Family abuse. They manipulated others. So again, this is from Cypress Avenue. 141st is Cypress. They lived on the 6th floor. They lived in the next to the motherfucking elevator. And it's telling me that this person worked with their sister. Now this person is a mixed race. So they can have sisters that I don't know of from a whole different from their father's side. Like I said, she's Hispanic and black. Puerto Rican, she's black and Puerto Rican, I'm going to say. And they look more black than Puerto Rican. Okay? I mean, I'm Puerto Rican and black. People mistake me to be black, but I know I look Hispanic. They stuck in the trap house, trying to disrupt my energy fail, and they getting cut off. That's the family that who has been attacking me. They have a strange smell. They have a midlife crisis because they have unfulfilled goals. They ignorant. This person attacked me with their sister, a cousin, related, not related, a uncle. Look, abusive relationship, federal law. A uncle. The upstairs neighbors, they're connected to the upstairs neighbors. The upstairs neighbors might be related to the nigga downstairs that lives in the checkmate. To the people that's from the 3rd floor. Because the family from the 3rd floor has family, and their family didn't live in the New York City, and they lived in the Caribbeans. They were Jibaros. They were Hispanic. He has real Hispanic family that were not from the States. They were in Puerto Rico. So this could be the combined family. I don't know if the person from the 3rd floor is attacking me or not, because he's the one that told me about my upstairs neighbors. But he is related. He is the cousin to the upstairs neighbor that lived on the floor that I lived on. There is no other upstairs neighbor that will be attacking me, because the one across from me were too old. They were viejas. The one next to them was a couple. It could be them. I don't know. Her name came up too. But it could be them too. They could be a part of it. And they into the brujeria and shit, spiritual shit. Definitely that couple that lived in 6F was definitely into that shit. They related to my cousin some way, shape, or form, something. And then the 2 apartments that were next to the elevator, they were family. So and then ex-lover's ex-girlfriend. I didn't necessarily have an ex-lover, but the person I was dating, or I had a little secret love fling or love affair. That's what it is. I had a secret love affair back in the day with this guy that I had a crush on. I think I told that story already. And that little escapade lasted 4 years. What a love affair, right? For 4 years. It lasted 4 years. And the nigga was trying to hide me. He didn't want to be open about us. He was hiding me and all this shit, man, shit. And then the nigga then I don't know what happened. The nigga turned into a drunk, a bad one. Then end up moving with his mama. I think was still a drunk. Who knows? And then returned back to the States. I never knew he was back until I messaged him, and then he told me. And then mad drama started with his niece, because his niece hit me up, wanting to be spiritual, wanting to tap into her gifts. She told me that he did something to her. I asked him. She felt the way, and then decided to try to attack me online, and then decided to try to curse my life. Bitch, girl, little girl, please. Anyway, and then I cut them all off. And I stopped fucking with everybody from my block. There's only one person that I am still connected to, that I still communicate with. I don't want to put it on her. I don't want to say that she's somebody that's doing something to me, because I don't think so. But I don't put it past anybody. But there's only one person that I'm connected to. And I doubt that, and I'm not going to say I doubt, but I'm going to say, she don't got time to fucking do anything to me, because she already has her own stressful life, and she's married, and she got kids, and she's in her own world. She's dealing with her own problems. So I don't know. I'm not going to say I don't know if she is or she's not, but I'm not going to put it on her. I'm not going to put it on her. I don't think so. So that's the only person I'm connected to from my past. Only person that I literally communicate with. And it's not on a regular basis, but I still communicate with this person. One person from where I grew up at. Just one. Everybody else, I don't fuck with. And there might be another person that still might be left on my Facebook page. But I don't even speak to her like that neither. She's just there. And if it's her, then good. Let me stop. But yeah, yeah. And everybody else, I didn't really fuck with like that. All these people all these readings talk about they trying to come back in my energy. You're not. I didn't have a good experience with y'all. Why the fuck would I want to be your friends now? I'm 43 now. Why the fuck would I want to be your friend? Why? We weren't cool back then. Why the fuck would I want to be cool with you now? Y'all motherfuckers picked on me. Y'all bullied me. Y'all talked behind my back. And think a bitch didn't know. When I was young, y'all think that I didn't know y'all was doing all this. That's why my mother would stop me from hanging with y'all. My mother would literally stop me from hanging with these people. She would stop me from hanging out with them. And keep me away from them sometimes. Okay? Even my mother knew they were grimy. I'm like, I know that's not the one I just put there. So yeah, I ain't gonna say no names, but I know who the family is. I'm gonna keep reminding y'all. Keep sending me spell work all you want. I'm gonna keep jumping on here, and I'm gonna keep letting everybody know that I know who it is. And whoever don't know who it is, I'm gonna say what it is, what y'all did, what y'all doing, where y'all from. I'm going to give as much clues as I can without revealing your name so that y'all can get exposed. Because it keeps saying next door neighbor, next door neighbor, next door neighbor, next door neighbor. My next door neighbor here in my current home community is no longer fucking with me anymore. My upstairs neighbor is. I never had an upstairs neighbors in my past, so upstairs neighbors coming out in this reading is talking about them now, current, in my vicinity now. Karmic woman and their sister and their cousin and their uncle was a family that lived next door to me. The family that lived next door, next to the elevator, the mother, the daughter, or uncle, then the daughter's kids when she had kids. The sister used to live there too. The sister used to live in the other apartment, 6A. Do I need to keep on? And that family, I was talking to my mother yesterday. Was it yesterday? I was talking to my mother yesterday, but we wasn't talking about it. When I was away, I was talking to my mother yesterday. I was with my mother yesterday. I was in her house yesterday. And we was talking about it. Oh no, it was yesterday when she called me. She called me earlier yesterday before I went to her house, right? Because I just got up and left because I felt like somebody was trying to keep me home because I was trying to leave my house Friday. It didn't happen. And then I wanted to leave yesterday and it didn't happen. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get up and go. Sporadically, I got up and got on the bus and went to my mother's house. But before going over there, I was talking to my mother because my mother called me. And she was asking me what I was doing. And I was telling her I'm over here trying to play detective, spiritual detective, to see who's the one that's been attacking me from the past. And then I was like, oh, it's these motherfuckers. I was telling her the fucking sucios. And sucios from the 6th floor. The sucios from the 6th floor. Because when I say sucios, I mean, I tell you they were dirty. And I mean, I swear to God, and I'm not fucking lying. I said this in my last video. If you sat down in that sofa, you better be on the lookout and make sure you don't got no fucking roaches crawling on you. Because if you ain't paying attention, you're gonna have a roach or 2 of them crawling on your ass. I'm not lying, I'm not lying, and I'm not lying. And if you ask anybody that know what the fuck I'm talking about, they're gonna tell you the truth. You go in that fucking house and you sit down in that fucking chair, that sofa, you will have to be cautious before sitting down because you will fucking be a roach. Even their own cousins used to fucking laugh and be like, yo, I gotta watch out, I want no roach on me. I'm being dead ass. I don't mean to talk shit, but this is where we at. We're going to blast these people because I know exactly who the fuck they are. They want to be petty. We're going to be petty too because I could just be petty. I'm going to keep my sanity. And my sanity is coming online and roasting you ass and exposing your asses and exposing your asses and exposing your asses for the dirty, 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 sucio, dirty ass motherfuckers that you really are. You were dirty. You're dirty living back then and you just dirty ass human beings now. But anyway, upon talking to my mother, upon going to my mother's house yesterday, before going over there, I was talking to her and I was trying to be over here playing spiritual detective. Trying to figure out who is this fucking stupid karmic family or this fucking karmic feminine or whoever the fuck it is attacking me. Right? And then, that whole day yesterday I was playing detective. I hit up my old school friend and I asked her if there was anybody that recently passed away. And before that, I was asking her questions and I got a lot of information. And then I just started to do my own research on Facebook. I just started to be nosy on Facebook. That's what I did. And when I decided to be nosy on Facebook, I found that somebody passed away from the neighborhood. That's a uncle. That's a part of that family. One of the uncles. Confirmation. And the good looking one too. Okay? The one that always worked out. The always one that always kept in shape. I don't know if he was a good guy or not. I don't know. I know he raised his kids.